Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and it's Saturday, which means we're in Minecraft again today. We're going to pick up where we left off on the Mushroom Island, probably explore a little bit around, maybe mow down some mushrooms, do a little digging, get underneath the ground. I think one of the things I'd like to try to do is try to figure out what's happening under our main area and whether or not it's going to stay our main area, because if there's not much available to us in terms of spawnable spaces, it might be a good idea to actually move where we're set up to non-central, and we can still build something cool here, but I think maybe staying here long term, it would be better to have the farms working closer to our render distance. So we're going to check that out. I think it might be fun to just kind of dig underneath a little bit and just kind of see what we run into. And the other thing is figuring out what other farms we might need. We do have some villagers now. I am in no rush to build a villager trading station or breed up some villagers, but I do want to try to get a carrot farm going. I'd like to also check on the glow squid farm and the creeper farm to see if that's been, I guess, increased in productivity. But SweetSandi, hello. Dig straight down. You know what? Not necessarily off the radar. What I think I'm going to do is dig four pits and kind of connect them. I'm going to go off in the 4 different cardinal directions as far as the spawn radius goes, and then we'll see, just dig down 30 blocks and then go across and see what we run into, right? Pops Live, hello, good to see you. The Nookie, hello. That Penguin dude, good to see you as well. Pops Live, thanks very much for the Prime sub. I really appreciate that. 3 months, that's amazing. Cheers to that. And because I was in that other screen, that didn't play, so I'll play that again. So we're going to leave our sword and bow and everything on us. Got an extra shulker. I don't know what's in there. Name tag. String. Melon seeds, and I don't need the purple shulker box or that concrete. We are going to need more frog lights, I think, is the other issue we're going to run into. I guess I could go get those now. I believe all I'd have to do is buy them. Yeah, we're fine. Let's go do that then. You will all have to forgive me. I'm dealing with some allergies today. I'm not sure what is going on, but something is definitely tickling my nose, as it were, and I know it's affecting my voice. So if I sound under the weather, I'm feeling fine. It's just that I can tell that there's something going on. One of the things that sucks about living in an apartment building. An old one at that. So Matcast sells the frog lights. I don't know if the frog light farm is something that I can AFK at. One diamond per stack. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do that. There's no ender chest here. That's more yellow frog lights. Good to go. I don't think there's anything else I need while I'm here. I think we've got enough green dye. Maybe I'll bring a stack. What I should bring, I think we've got cactuses. I want to possibly make some dye farms, and cactus is probably one of the best ways to get green dye. And I have a cactus farm, and I have stacks and stacks of cactus back here. That should probably do us if we decided to make a farm. If not, we can just compost it. Not a big deal. Still ticking. And this is not a big farm. This is only... yeah, it's only a few cells. We could build something like that close by. Mikatu, hello, hello. Don't think there was anything else here that I needed. Bringing some of the 2 tall flowers. I have all that kind of stuff in shulker boxes. Yeah, we're good. We're good that way. What I should do is probably set up a beacon. That will certainly make digging a little bit faster if I'm going to be doing some digging. And I guess we'll set that up. Central as I can. Maybe I'll just put it off to the side here. That's 753. This needs to be longer. I forgot they changed the noise on these. We might actually start building with iron. There are probably some cases where it's going to actually be worth it from a texture perspective. Thinking like hangar bay doors and stuff like that could be really cool. Oh, I'm one short. I didn't know that I was one short. Glad I checked. Been a minute since I've built a beacon, apparently. And we're going to want haste. I guess we'll just go all the way. Regen would be good too, but all the way. And white is boring. So let's choose a different color. Purple or light blue, or maybe we mix them both and see what happens. Blue is cool. Purple is also very cool. What about both? Kind of goes to like a regular blue. I'm surprised they don't blend that. All right, let's go with blue. We've got purple frog lights everywhere. Be easy to spot. Blast Jordan, good to see you. We might have already had cactus, you know. I had a stack. Right? I'll leave that in here. Okay, I don't need a bed. I must have stole that from a village. I think we're good. I feel like I have left scaffolding somewhere. All right, so one thing I wanted to try, and it's fun to do this at night because we do have the dome is now rendered in all the way around. So it would be, I thought it'd be fun to kind of just go out to the center and then dig down, I don't know, 30 blocks and then come back through and just kind of see what we run into. It could be kind of fun. Dumb question, I don't appear to have the Joel Duggan Discord server anymore on my account. Has anything been changed? Have I missed something? Or have I just accidentally left the server somehow? I'm not sure, Mikatu. How did you join before? Was it Patreon or was it through Twitch? Probably want to mark something out here too. Grab more of these. Oh, you know what? Let's smelt a stack of stuff now that this has been running for a while. My best guess, if you joined with Twitch, then I would suggest reconnecting your Twitch and your Patreon accounts. Sometimes if they change like security protocols, then they disconnect you. All right, what do we got for stuff in here? We've got close to half a stack. I feel like we should be able to do stuff. See how quickly we get some stuff coming in. Hasn't gotten all the way around yet. I think the fault here is that it's not taking enough. So it's only going to just push everything in these first ones. So it's not taking enough to get past those. So we should do like a loader here on a permanent design, which would make sense. I could have also just put the stack of stone in the cart instead. That would have also probably worked. Anyway, all but 4. That's fine. So that we know is the center line. Over 2, back to 1. So that's the edge here. Cool. I'm not sure whether I should be cutting down mushrooms along the way or not, but either way, I think what we'll do is cut out a little space here. And so we're at Y70. I don't know. 3, 4, 5. So let's go down to, what do we think? 30? Why 30? Why not? Y30. Let's put Roguelite here. Now this should all be mushroom fields. Yeah. And at some point we'll get back in range of the beacon. I just want to know if we're going to run into any caves. Oh, gravel. Geode would be fun. That have some weird outline on that. Everybody else seen that? I'm hearing water, which suggests lush cave. Twitch is being twitchy again. Yeah, that's probably a case too for connecting your Discord and your Twitch accounts. Definitely a possibility. So we're now getting back to being underneath the smelter. And now we've got, oh, a cave. Looks like a lush cave. Try to stay on the same line here. Mushroom fields. Yeah, there's some weird rendering happening. I guess we'll pop around and see if there's anything that needs lighting up. A little lush cave. Oh, it's a big lush cave. So this is right underneath our main area. So that's cool. There's definitely a spot down here large enough for a squid tank. Whoa, creeper. Dead end, but good to know. Here, more zombies. There you are. And you had an arrow. This was Lush Cave up until about here. This is a decent little pocket of Lush Cave. Depending on how deep this goes, this would be a better spot to build that glow squid farm. Because that's right next to our, like, we're definitely loading this in like all the time, right? Still says Lush Cave. Now we're into mushroom fields again. That's mushroom fields, it looks like. I heard a skeleton though. Nope, we're back around. there somewhere. I wonder if it's a spawner. Even though we don't need to. At least I know I've been down that way. Dynamic lighting from the shaders really helps. Yeah, 100%. That's one of the reasons I like playing with shaders, actually. It feels a lot more realistic. Back to here. If we ever need copper, there's lots. That's a lot of skeletons. There has to be a spawner or something nearby. This is all lush cave, so we're kind of making spawning spaces here. Not finding anything though. Definitely something going on. Dirt, maybe? Sometimes abandoned mine shafts have dirt in their rooms. Yep, there is something going on. I definitely hear it. You hear the bones like a xylophone. Not that I need to AFK at a bone farm, but it would be easy to get some XP. I guess we'll just see if we can go back and find it. Definitely only hear it around here. There's also lush cave in the ceiling. trying to listen to the sound. Oh, we just gone through. We just gone through. I must be going underneath it. Or maybe on top of it. Oh, that's getting louder. There we go. It is a dungeon. Oh, good. Those guys are going to be a lot of those guys. There we go. This is where we wish we had light sources that could drop. You know, obviously I know I could back away and come back. What would be the easiest way to deal with this? Gravel. Do that. Pretty good guess. That should light up the whole space. I think things will still spawn with a spawner at 7 or less. I don't know, we should be okay. Alright, let's just take a note as to where that is. Screenshot. The only thing that's a little bit anticlimactic about finding that kind of stuff is that I really don't need a skelly spawner. I don't know what we would necessarily use it for. So go back on this line, and then I guess what we'll do is go through this way. Get back up to Y30. So we're in lush caves here, so we're gonna have to light this up. So it's technically lush caves right underneath our main area. So that's cool. Even though it's filled in, we might be able to dig out a space to do some of the farms that we want to. Back up. Five, 6, 7. And we're into a cave that we've already been in. Oh, this is the ravine cave. Okay. Oh, there is a geode. That's crazy. Did not know that was here. Like, unless we found it on the other side somehow. Did not know that was here. And still very much lush cave territory. So we've got some amethyst here we can collect if we wanted to. That's cool. I really need to start thinking about how I'm going to work on the storage, like what I'm going to do for my main area. Right now it's just that box. We done anything down there? Yeah, it looks like we've placed some stuff down there too. All of this is lush cave. At this point, I should probably go back out and come in from the other side. Kind of see what's up. Because there's our main area there. Is that the main? I think that's the big lush cave. Yep. Yeah, there's our squid farm right there. I do like the idea of connecting things underneath the ground. Why is the rendering so weird today? The server must be being kind of slow. Off to the pumpkin farm, says Penguin Dude. Nice. Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it. And while we're here, we might as well dump off some stuff. Not that I needed more stone. That's full. Guess we'll put some in here. At some point, I'm sure the mycelium will come in handy for landscaping. Having extra calcite is great, but I don't know if I necessarily want to get it from a geode. But I feel like the geode could be really fun for the sci-fi build. Like I feel like we could probably use amethyst crystals and amethyst clusters to look like some sort of crystals, and maybe we can like pretend that those are power sources or something. I should just make a diorite box at this point. Lots of clay for the modern city, which is nice. With a geode that close, crystals will grow all the time. Yeah, 100%. So I think it's 35825 is supposed to be the middle. We're at 72. Five, 8, 2, 5. Oh, those are supposed to be lower. Okay, so that's the other end. That looks like it's probably going to line up. Looks about right to me. The only thing about doing all this digging is that we end up with a lot of material, and I don't necessarily need more material. I say that now, and I'll probably be eating those words in a couple months when I'm building something massive. Currently in Lush Caves. Oh, wait a minute. Why? Oh, that's the bottom of the sphere. That's what I'm seeing. The lower curvature. Right into a Lush Cave. So this is just the big Lush Cave that we already knew about. I guess I'll move this over to the side. I'm gonna go back and light up some of this maybe. Oh no, I guess we're good. Whoops. We were a lot closer to the edge than I thought. There's the edge right there. So that's cool. That's one way. We've got things sorted now. Here, it could be fun to go down. What do we think? Another 30? Go down to 0? Probably a good idea. M-Dog, subscribing at tier 1, 50 months, the big 50. Thanks very much, M-Dog. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day so far. Where's the shaft there? Guess I should probably mark this lower. There we go. That's 30. I guess what we can do is make this a little bit bigger. If we wanted to come down here and float down and land, then that would be the way to do it. So at this point, going straight down, we're obviously outside of the spawning sphere, which is fine. I'm treating it like a cylinder when it's not. So we went down 40. I guess we'll go down to 0. Oh. Water. Interesting. I was not expecting to run into water. Now we're at 0. It's still lush caves too. Interesting. And underwater lush caves. Huh. Hear lava nearby. I gotta be too careful. I wonder if what I'm seeing in some of the flashes from, I think it's the mini HUD is causing some rendering issues. I thought we had to be deeper for deep slate. We definitely are hitting some lush cave stuff. I'm going west to east this time, so I should be putting these on this side. Looks like it's just aquifers. All water. Yikes. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the flash of the heads-up display. lava. I might want to plug that and go exploring. But another lush cave, or probably part of the same one. Maybe. How's the build been going? Haven't been able to keep up recently. That's going pretty well. We are currently exploring underneath our main area just to try and see if we want to keep the main area there. We are lighting up lush caves that might be spawning mobs like this one. Right now, it's mostly lit up, although in the direction we're going, I think we're going to run into the main cave, I guess. No, this is just a little independent pocket, I guess. I didn't see anything off in this direction on the left. I think what I'll do is I'll put down another unnecessary frog light, but it'll at least indicate to me that I've been down that way. Back up here. It would be kind of fun eventually to have like an underground tunnel network. I don't know why we would need it. We can travel on the surface quite safely. I'm still debating how and what type of roads, or if I want roads. I keep on going back to this idea in my head about using black concrete to create the roads, but then having like lights or some sort of glowing stuff on the edges of the roads. I guess some of this we can. Try to balance out the substacks with the things we're going to get a lot of. Black concrete would be a bold choice. Yeah. I just don't want it to look too much like the modern city, right? Like we've got the gray concrete powder roads in the modern city and deep slate, and we could use deep slate here too. The nice thing about deep slate, of course, we would have stairs and slabs that we could make things out of. We might be too deep to get the effects from the beacon. Maybe what I should do is put a beacon at the bottom of the world, right underneath the central point. That would be a good thing to do. Still lush caves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're not getting the effects of the beacon. Oh, got some tough now. At least it's faster to mine through. And then we're back into lush caves. That's a lot of clay. That might be worth looking left and right here. No, I guess nothing going on. I wonder if lush caves have less room or are less open when they spawn in deep slate, maybe? That could be the case. It might not be visible on your screen depending on what size you're watching online, but up in the top left, the heads-up display that's showing me the light levels is also showing me the biome. I heard some mobs scuttering around. I might be back closer to that mob. The dungeon. Yeah, I think that's where we are. And there's the edge of the circle, or the sphere. Been a while since I've picked up some raw lapis, I guess. That sounds like a spider spawner. That sounds like a cave spider spawner. Stream time is an hour. It is break time. Thanks very much. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. We'll just get up somewhere on the surface. Can't quite get enough lift to take off. Nope. There we go. Silvery, that is a heads-up display hologram that I have programmed into the mini HUD mod. So if I hit H, it'll display my light levels, but also it shows me the little circle that I made just to kind of give myself a perimeter for my base, but then also it shows the spawning radius. It's 128 diameter from the central point, so that if we build any farms and caves underneath us, depending on the depth of this, we can make sure that we're going to build them within range of the surface. That's all. Saves us from doing a lot of counting, which is kind of boring on stream. Anyway, as Sandy suggested, I should take a break. I'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes, folks. Enjoy another coffee, maybe grab a snack, grab a friend. Try to bring in some more people here on the stream, and I'll be right back. All right, since we're here, we might as well throw some stuff into some shulker boxes. Got some deep slate things. I really should be using a different pickaxe for that deep slate. Oh well. I don't really use granite for much. Really not these days. Can you craft granite into anything else? It's a silly question. I should probably know this. All right, we need to go and dig down in the other area to connect things up. Do I have any plans for big auto sorters? I don't think so. It depends on what I want to do, I guess. This. We'll go all the way down. Here's where we should have dropped off. Oh, I went the wrong way. That's 0. It's this side that we didn't dig down. So here is where we need to go down to 0, and right now we'll do a little spot to try and land, although pretty difficult, I would imagine. Do we want to go deeper, or do we want to go in the other directions? There, we're at 0 now. I think I want to go in the other directions. And I believe it's 52,510. But right. Oh, it's close. It's a good guess. That is the top there, and we're going to get rid of this mushroom block so I can see this on the map. Might actually put that back like that. I don't know why I think it's important to remember where the mushrooms were. It might be fun to create my own vegetation later and then use where the mushrooms are as like Minecraft's generation and just kind of go from there. All right, down to 30 was the other one that I did, I guess, right? Yeah, no other block. You can't break granite down into anything else. I know you can craft andesite with diorite, but you can't craft anything else. Oh, hello. Lush cave already. And spiders, it sounds like. Oh, new lush cave. Or connected to, more than likely connected to that one that I'm looking at, would be my guess. Yes, I've definitely been here. I just didn't know this part up here existed. Oh. There's lots of things in here. That's a creeper. My goodness. All right. Healed. Oh. Creepy, spelunking, narrow spots that are all lush caves, spawnable spaces. I wonder if this is all going to help with our whoa, bang. This is going to help with our creeper farm eventually. Oh, this is going to be bad. This is a large cave. I'd be lucky if I can find my way back. Darker part of the other cave, I guess. Spots I missed before. Loops us back around. Still lush cave. This is where I went up, I think. I may turn off this circle for part of it. Oh, I've been that way. And have been this way. Okay. So then we'll go down, I guess. I hear somebody. Aziz Light. I understood that reference. There are probably people in my chat room that are not old enough to understand that reference. Oh, it's quartz and cobblestone. Diorite and cobblestone is andesite. Right. Why would you want to craft diorite? Can't imagine why. I think I've just gone around in a circle. What do I get for walking around and reading the chat? Right, that's a dead end. Been up this way before. Obviously a bit down that way. Oh, here we go. And this is in... Oh, this is connected to the big cave. Wow. We went all the way around to there. That's cool. Alright, rather than hunting around to where my entrance is, I need more rockets anyway. Oh, I guess first I need to dump some stuff off. Oops. Man, it really eats up your inventory quickly. What's the reference? So it's The Fifth Element. It is an older sci-fi film. When was it put out? Late 90s? I want to say. Bruce Willis, Chris Tucker, Mila Jovovich. You'd know her more from like the not Walking Dead. What are the movies that she's in? Some sort of zombie apocalypse movie. 97. Okay. Yep. I was right. Late 90s. Good guess. Good guess. Resident Evil, thank you, yeah. West, I want to go north. So that just drops us straight into the Lush Cave. And we're at 34. There's definitely something walking around. No, I've been down there. Okay. Where's the little... Oh. This is 30. Now we're at 30. It's all was part of the same Lush Cave. At some point we will cross over the other path that we put down. That's fun. I never got into Supernatural. I don't remember what... I feel like there was something else that was on at the same time. Like I was watching Smallville, I think. I think we're in the same vicinity. No? It's maybe another skeleton spawner? Or it could just be a Lush Cave. Doesn't sound overly important. Oh, we hit the beacon. 2, 3, 6, 8. Yeah, I think putting the beacon lower would probably be a good idea. And we found another cave that we've already been in. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Hey, there's some scaffolding. I have been here. Cool. I think maybe we will tighten that up. There's definitely a cave of something happening somewhere. Hearing lots of things. Looks like this has already been explored and lit up. Although maybe not vertically. I didn't know we had access to the outside from here. This is all lush cave. Probably needs a light or two, be my guess. As it climbs. Now we're in mushroom fields. So we should be okay. I'm still going to light it up though. And I'm going to probably put these on the right hand side going down. Oh, this is right next to where we set up. Huh. Things you don't know. Still mushroom fields. So it doesn't need to be lit up exactly, but worth marking so that if we look down here in the future, we can say, oh, right, we've been down there. No little spots in the corners sticking around. Cool. Continue south. We've been this way? Yes. So we've been that way too. There's sections, so this should be the middle. 52,510, 35,825. Yep, that's the middle. Do something to mark that. Maybe we'll use. Is there one good use for diorite? Try to use our mining haste best we can before it runs out. So now we're already as far south as the oh, we're back to normal. Okay, so at that point, probably gonna be good to light this up, even though it is mushroom fields. We're still gonna light it up just so that we know it was us. Yeah, lush cave here, right? You just don't know when it's gonna switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not what I wanted to do. I think I still find a spare shulker box way more useful than way more useful than a bundle. Early game bundle by far, like excellent. 1, 2. I think at this point I'm going to go back out and go up. There's the middle. Another thing we could do is just carve this out, be slightly larger. Now we definitely know it's the middle, and that means we can probably get back to outside faster. That's south. I want to go back north. Let's go this way. Whoa. Unless I smash my face off of something. Whoop. Now we've been all the way down. Crap. Now we just have to go south. Well, now we have more of that we know what to do with. That and the other box, I guess. Yeah, I quite like The Fifth Element. That was a good film. It was back before everything was CG. There were still some, but it was definitely early days. When did The Matrix come out? 99? So pre-Matrix, I want to say, for Fifth Element. Let's try putting these directly in the thing. I guess I can't access this here unless I remove this. Yeah. Where did that go? Matrix is 99. Right on. This should go smoother. Guess I should have turned it on right away. Probably stacked the first one a little bit. Oh, that one doesn't have any bamboo in it. Yeah, I think the way to do this is to like really overflow your bamboo. Well, one, I think we should turn the bamboo into blocks and then planks. So on our major smelter, we'll turn it into something a little bit more more industrial. We are on 52, 5, 10, 70. Another good guess. Wow. Only off by a couple blocks. Just a cave, and just a mushroom cave. Turn it into anything else. Stays mushroom fields. Okay, I don't have to worry about this. Just bats. That's it. Oops. What are you watching in sections? Oh, Inception? I didn't find that all that interesting. And we are in mushroom fields. I remember this being such a real pain when you're in early Minecraft with gravel falling from the ceiling, because you feel it really slows you down. With endgame tools, it's not so bad. All right, well that's the north-south at 30 done. I guess we go down to Y0. More granite. Oh, lush cave though. Okay. I feel like I'm hearing noises or music or something. Weird. Definitely a lush cave. Just an aquifer? Nope. This has got... Oh no, I'm still very much underwater. Be careful here. All underwater. Okay. Is that where I came in? Nope. This is... There's the cave noise. Definitely hearing that for sure. We're gonna have to go repair our pickaxe at some point. North. I'm assuming that's going to be the same aquifer. Let's leave that be. Jackson Dynamite, hello, hello. How's it going? Man, the lapis is everywhere. Not that we need a whole lot of it, but still. Could be fun to build with. Like if we had enough lapis to actually start using it as decoration, that'd be cool. Don't have a lot of that either. I feel like we could probably use some of these kind of textures as something cool in the sci-fi zone. Just something special, just because you don't really get to build with it that much because you can't farm it, right? I feel like that combined with resin or something could look cool. Actually, making a resin farm here would be a good idea. Will creaking spawn on a mushroom island? Because they're spawned by the creaking heart, right? Like it's not biome specific, I don't think. Get lapis from a cleric? Nice. Clerics would be rotten flesh, right? That's what you trade with them? In bulk? Oh, I'm hearing something. There's our crossroads. Rotten flesh is the first trade with clerics. Nice. We've got some rotten flesh hanging out in the zombie piglin farm. So this has been really uneventful, this particular north-south area. There's not been a lot going on. East-west seems to be more interesting. Oh, I say that, and I found a spot where we need more light. Just a little lush cave. The one time I actually want more diorite. Just to get rid of it. We're going north. This should be on the side. We could also just be going through the edges of these lush caves and not really seeing much more. This feels like it could go. Nope, I guess not. Pretty nice chill stream though, just kind of exploring around the island, seeing what we've got. Haven't really found, I guess we've got the skeleton spawner. Again, not that I really need that. I want stuff to be going in the background. I don't want to make necessarily a lot of farms where I have to kind of AFK at them. I guess we're too deep to get the effects of the beacon as well. Now we found something interesting that I've already been in. It must connect around to the other side. Yep. Definitely already been here. There's a torch down here. Stream is at 2 hours. Thanks, Andy. I'll just get to the other side here. And by that I mean the north exit, I guess. Yeah, there's definitely, I think there was a way up that way. We've got multiple ways of getting down here now, though. Oh, did I find a spot? I found a spot. Just didn't have enough light going on. Obviously, we've been down that way. Where are we? Not terribly far. At this point, it might be worth going out and coming back down the other way. I guess neither one of us is going to get us close enough to the beacon. It's going to be too low. This is all lush cave, though. So, like, if we wanted to dig out a space, we could absolutely have a mob farm down here. This is the big one? Maybe? Don't remember this, but this looks very dark down that way. My guess is that that drops out of the lush cave down in the bottom there. Oh yeah, this is definitely part of the big cave because look at all the frog lights down there. Oh crap, that's not good. Oh, we're past where we want to be. There is a spot on a pillar, but I don't think... I don't know if that connects. It probably does. At some point, having speed would be good. think the easiest way is probably just this way. I feel like west was pretty straightforward. There's our north spot. And so just take this down to 0. Really did not find anything much in this last hour, did we? Oh, we went really far past. Cool with the light coming in. All right, so that's 0 in the 4 directions. I guess we could either go deeper, or I could try to do something with some of the stuff that we found. Either way, I do need to take another break. I want to try to stick to these as best I can. So once again, thanks, Sandy, for the reminders, as always. If you don't light that up, you'll have a sizzle of creepers spawning up there one day and fill up an entire mob area. No, I don't think that'll, they won't, I don't think they'll walk off. And once there's a mob in an area, in a space, it has to move from that space in order for another mob to spawn in the same space. So anyway, give me a few minutes, folks. I'll be right back. Blue Crow is asking if the streamer still gets ad money from you, even though you're in a country that Twitch doesn't know what ads to serve or doesn't serve any. I actually don't know that. I don't know. I wouldn't worry about it. I think that if it's just you, then there are a number of other people here that are in a country where ads would be served. So like, I don't think it's a big deal. Obviously, and also, ad revenue from Twitch is not a lot. I get more ad revenue from Twitch than I do YouTube, I think. But that's only because my views on YouTube are so low. All right, so we did all 4 directions. I kind of don't know what to do next. We didn't really find a heck of a lot. I guess I could go deeper. I also need another deep slate box. I guess we'll just do another shulker. I could try to set up a carrot farm. Be something we could do. I don't know that I've got... Oh, you know what? I already have shelter boxes here. What am I doing? Don't need to make a new one. I guess this is... We'll make a deep slate one. Be hard to tell the difference. That didn't work? That's weird. Well, I guess it's a different texture. It just is not the easiest thing. And this, I guess I'll put over here. And these we can move. Oh, D-slate? Did I not name it right? Crap. But as useful as it is. I need to get that data pack sorted out when I update the server so that I can make deep slate craftable into other things in the deep slate family. We should probably make a stem box too. The geode is quite lucky. Yeah, no, that's good. Good shout. I agree. I agree. I guess the thing we could do is we could put the beacon all the way down at the bottom. And then move this so that the beacon beam would just be coming up the middle. Because we really didn't run into a heck of a lot. There was a decent size lush cave like somewhere over here. All right, well, I feel like we've been doing this. Well, for starters, I need to go repair my pickaxe before I do anything. Is there anything else we need if we're going to go that far? I don't think so. I could maybe... I don't think I have any netherite, or not enough netherite. No. Make pants. do I have the wrong pair of pants on? Nope. I don't have mending on anything. So we will repair that. Get some extra levels, which is good because we need those levels for labels. Maybe I'll swing by the modern city too, just to kind of grab an extra shulker or two. Yeah. We'll do that. Hello, how's it going? Hope you're having a good Saturday so far. Once we update to 1.21.10, it'll be a bit easier to bop back and forth between projects because I'll be able to put a nether portal on the island. We'll probably have to look at potential nether farms, stuff like that. There's a zombie somewhere. Bring the enchanted books. I don't need that. That stays here. Maps. You know what? Let's bring it anyway. Netherite, granite, and diorite. Bring those two. Don't really think I need to bring that because it's full. There's a mending book. What do I not need? Sharpness 1 is kind of lame. I want to bring at least 3 more mending books. Cool. That puts us in better shape. Nice. Wegsies, hello, how's it going? Prep for the new base is going okay. We did a bunch of digging underneath the main area today. Found a geode, a skelly spawner, and a lush cave that's closer to where we're kind of hanging around. So we could probably put a glow squid farm underneath where we are. That might be worth setting up before I wrap up, but I don't know. It's not really. The other one's doing okay. I haven't really needed to decorate anything yet, so we haven't needed the glow ink. Yeah, there's a lot of caves, unfortunately. I have to light up. These guys are usually still aggro at me. Yep. Oh, I need to start my mouse software. I also need my sweeping edge sword. Cool, so we'll get some levels. Guess I should repair this too. Unfortunately, I should have been a little bit more prepared, but it's fine. Crazy Melly, how's it going? Things are okay. Busy fall. We had September into October was just nuts with Minecraft Live. And now we have a new snapshot to talk about on Monday. So I thought about messing around in the snapshot today, but like it doesn't seem word online after watching Pixelriffs on Thursday. We rated Pix on Thursday, and he was saying that the spear is just not really where it's at. And I really didn't have much to look at for the spear. I was looking for possibilities of using the Nautilus for travel. So there's a couple things I want to try to do, and I might do that next week. I do have a snapshot world, like a survival world, that I should try and update as well. My main priority right now, actually, probably tomorrow, is to update the server. So I want to get the server up to 1.21.10. Using the snapshot from my main world, it's rather buggy, so I would definitely wait. That's fair. Yeah, I've got a snapshot world that's just specifically a snapshot survival world with a fun little setup to start with a bunch of resources available to us. We've got like a chicken cooker and a village nearby and a huge not lush cave, dripstone cave under the main base. It's actually funny, like on our mushroom island we've got a big dripstone cave, and then on the survival snapshot world we've got a big no, I got that backwards. Lush cave underneath the mushroom island, dripstone cave underneath the snapshot world. They're just pushing each other for first place to die. Once the pickaxe is repaired, we'll get a bunch of XP for labeling shulker boxes and then be on our way. Can be fun to play with the new stuff, but risky. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it on a permanent world. Something I'm not looking forward to, and something I need to look up to see if there's a data pack. I think Vanilla Tweaks has a data pack that removes the new vanilla fog, but I don't think I'm going to like it. Pix has been complaining about it since he updated. Oh yeah, we back up the server once every 24 hours. Maybe I'll just get myself up to like 20 levels. Probably shouldn't take too long. Wegsies, you don't like the fog at all? Yeah. I think that's a feedback from a lot of people. I'm wondering if it's like a necessary evil, like a step in between where we are now with Java Minecraft and where it will be with vibrant visuals. I was disappointed that there was no talk of vibrant visuals at all at Minecraft Live for Java. So I don't know whether that's just going to be a surprise and a snapshot. It's such a big deal. You'd think that they would announce it. So maybe we'll get like an announcement video. I'd like to see a devlog. I would really like to see a behind the scenes, like some of the tech that has gone into it and explaining why it took longer on Java. And like, I think it would be cool to know. I think that there's definitely a community out there that would be interested in it. I mean, we on the show would just love to talk about that kind of stuff. It would be really cool if we could get a Mojang dev that worked on vibrant visuals to come on. I say that, and Johnny and I haven't been super kind about it because it's been oversaturated, and I wasn't a big fan on Bedrock. But on Java, if they give us more granular control by the time it's fully released, then that would be great. I say that I would want to have a dev on the show to talk about vibrant visuals when it's finished, not in any kind of like stepping stone phase or early betas. My biggest problem with bopping onto Bedrock to check it out is that I don't like Bedrock. It's just not my jam. Okay, I don't see us needing more than 20 labels on shulker boxes, so we should be good. And I will put mending on these pants while I'm here. Well, I guess I could do that when I'm back. I guess maybe I should do it here, though, just in case it takes an awful lot of points. Oh, just 2. Okay. Lots of rotten flesh to trade with potential clerics, though. A junk drawer? The flesh? No, that's been there a while. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use the copper golems in the sci-fi area. I'd like to think I will. I can't think of anything that they'd want to sort, although sorting shulker boxes could be interesting. Oh, the chest by the farm is just there for the farm. It's probably filled with a bunch of materials that were used to make the farm or things that we might need. Now I gotta find a place to put these. I guess they can go over here. That's full. All right. Enchanted books, I'm not going to need a lot, so we can put those in here. And then put that somewhere else. Barrels could be handy here, actually. Maps. I think I'm going to need another box for stone. I wasn't anticipating doing this much digging. I mean, today I was, but like when I moved to the area, I wasn't thinking about it too much. For the 1.21.9 fog, yes, Vanilla Tweaks has a resource pack to prevent it called Classic Fog. Cool. Thank you very much. I will be looking into that for sure. Now 2 of those are full. I don't know why. I'm keeping all this. I'm sure at some point the reason will reveal itself. All right. Now, one of the things that I was thinking about doing was starting to mark out where the edges of this is going to be. But also, if I was thinking about a road design, I may also want to start to put that down. I should probably put you guys in a spot where the eggs are being collected. That might be a good idea too. Let's take care of a few little logistics projects. Grab the redstone. Need a hopper. I'll need a shelter box. And I guess just some glass. Yeah, I feel like that's probably right. Don't know why I might need eggs, but I might need eggs. You never know. I'm going to keep you farther away, though, because I don't want to listen to you clucking in the background. Let's put you here, I guess. Maybe we'll grab trapdoors. I need a lead. 4-3. I wish there was more trapdoors that look more like sci-fi stuff. There we go. Easy breezy. Get far enough away and they'll probably break. Go. Nice. At least the eggs will be contained. And I guess for the sides, I guess I'll just put a ladder out there. Or I guess I could do stairs. You know what? I think I like the ladder better. Okay, that's done. It is very dark without any builds around. So I think the only thing that was worth noting that we found was over here early on. We found a geode, another larger lush cave. I think at Y30 is when we found it. Oh, this is all dark. I guess because it was all mushroom fields. Yeah, so we found this lush cave. And at some point we found a geode. Somewhere we went right through it. Oh, maybe it was lower. I think I just heard a slime too. I passed it? Did I really? Maybe it was in the dark. It was probably in the section that I didn't light up. I thought the skelly spawner was on the same level though. All right. Whoa. Where did I pass it? Oh, here it is here. Yeah, we sealed it back up. Right. All right, let's just before we go, take a peek in here and see what's maybe in there. That's a budding amethyst. Okay, we've seen this one before, I think. Yep. Cool. So I'll take another screenshot so I know more recently. But that's not bad. Like that's decent. Definitely within render distance. So we could turn that into a little farm. We'd have to still collect it manually. I guess, you know what? We could also do some redstone stuff. Because it's not so big. That would be a pain. So we could probably rig this up to be automatic at some point. The nice thing about having it on the main line though is that it's something we can find again. That's good. Although getting back out of here is always tricky. Yeah, I could set up a marker over the world too, yeah. I'm gonna remove these pits and put like proper elevators. And the other thing we could do now is that now that we've got those things, those paths, I could have access a lot closer. Like I could probably put some drop shafts like here, right? Just to kind of get access. Or I could put it in the middle. I think maybe next time we'll move the beacon, put the beacon in the middle, and then maybe I'll make some water elevators and stuff to go down. Yeah, maybe make a bubble column for sure. The bubble columns are just fun. I like them. So we'll work on that. I am going to look for somebody else to send you along to for some Minecraft on a Saturday. Let's send you along to, I've got Exuma Void playing the Hermitcraft TCG. And Raiseworks is doing a copper statue farm. Any preferences? You want to check out the TCG from Hermitcraft? I can send you along there. Rendog is also doing a birthday stream. Chill Zone on a patron server. So up to you. Throw some thoughts in chat. I will let everyone know to go to patreon.com/JoelDuggan if you'd like to join the Discord. It's less than a cup of coffee a month, and it does a great deal to help me continue to stream almost 5 days a week on average. So I really appreciate it. You can listen to the Spawn Chunks for free. That's available on your favorite podcasting app. The Citadel Cafe should be recording later this month, and I should be recording a new episode of the Spawn Chunks on Monday. So lots of new stuff coming. Both of those podcasts are free. You can listen wherever you want. Watch on YouTube if you want. Someone was asking earlier about advertisements and stuff like that. If you watch on YouTube, you should be able to support the Spawn Chunks with the advertisements and stuff that you might see. So yeah, appreciate it. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. Thanks to Sandy for the moderation, as always, all throughout the weekend for today on Saturday. And I will send you along to Rendog, who's doing a birthday stream. So thanks very much, folks. I will see you on Tuesday. Bye for now.